In this video, we'll be discussing the Civil 3D ribbon. If you would like to follow along with the video, please open the file 0202 thecivil3dribbon.dwg located in the training folder discussed in the Working with this Dataset video. The ribbon is a standard Microsoft interface that Autodesk adopted in AutoCAD 2009. However, Civil 3D started using it in 2010 as the main interface to all the Civil 3D tools. The ribbon is made up of tabs and panels. For instance, we have the Home tab, Insert tab, Annotate tab, and so on, and within each of these tabs, you have panels that are associated to the category that you select. So, if I were to state, go to the Annotate tab, Label and Tables panel, Add Labels tool, this is how you would navigate to it. So what is the ribbon and why did they go to this type of interface? Well, the ribbon interface is a task-based interface, which means what you need to do is ask yourself, what do I need to do and where would that be in the ribbon? The exception to this question is the Home tab, which contains the most commonly used tools, which will make it the most widely used ribbon tab. So, let's say I want to plot. So let's think about what plotting is. Plotting is an output type operation. So looking at the tabs, you would simply navigate to the Output tab, Plot panel, and here are all your plotting tools. Note, in the Output tab, there are also additional quote-unquote output actions like creating view frames or sheets for plan production, or exporting points or other types of Civil 3D data into different types of formats. So that's how you have to look at the ribbon when you're looking for a tool that you need to find. Well, what about creating Civil 3D data? So if I go to the Home tab, as I mentioned before, this will be the one-stop shop location for the most commonly used tools. You would simply look to the Create Ground Data, Create Design Tools, etc. panels to find the object type that you are interested in creating. For instance, let's say I wanted to create an alignment. I would go to the Home tab, Create Design panel, Alignment tool, and simply select the alignment type that I would like to create. Sometimes a tool that is not most commonly used will still be in the correct panel. If you look at the little arrow that is pointing down below here, for each one of these contain the not so most commonly used tools in this specific category. For instance, the Create Design panel. When I expand that, you will notice some of the non-standard types of ways of creating different objects, and I can select any one of those tools. Move away from that, and notice that it disappears. One of the other functionalities of the Civil 3D ribbon is that it is context sensitive. And what that means is that when you select a specific object type, the ribbon will update with object-specific tools. For instance, I'm going to zoom in here and select this alignment. When I select this alignment, notice the ribbon updates automatically with a context-sensitive ribbon that contains alignment-specific tools. For instance, looking at the alignment properties, editing the alignment, super elevation, etc. Also note that the ribbon will update with the name of the object that you have selected. Let's look at another example. I'm going to hit Escape to clear my selection set. I'm going to select this surface that's in my file. When I select the surface, it updates with the tin surface EG, which is the name of the surface specific commands. So, knowing how AutoCAD Civil 3D uses and leverages the ribbon can really help you be more productive and more efficient. This concludes this video on discussing the Civil 3D ribbon.